Hi, I'm Tash.
I'm Alex.
And we are in France.
By mistake.
And today we are in the centre of Fear. It's quite busy. We're going to talk about a roundabout later because they're actually in the process of making one all pretty.
Tash's favourite subject.
It is indeed. But we're going to talk to you about, I'm going to push her aside. Can you see that green, is it a cross?
Yes, it's a cross.
It's a pharmacy.
Not triangle.
You get lots here, don't you, in the town?
Yes, yeah. Every little village, it seems, has. Well, every town has a pharmacy.
Some have about 4. They're on a par with the lingerie. I've got rat. Can I digress slightly?
You're never about a metre away from a pharmacy.
I've got rats around my home, and one was swimming in the pond.
Oh, nice.
So I've actually got a swim rat, and I want to borrow an air rifle. Sorry, can I say that?
Yeah, feel free. Borrow Vince.
I think it's more ethical, isn't it, if I fucking shoot the mofo. Anyhow, back to pharmacy. You love them, don't you? So you can bang on about them.
I've had to go into a pharmacy quite recently, quite a lot, with my mother being not very well. And also, the minute you go to the doctor here, no, it's fine. The minute you go to the doctor here, you end up with a thing called an ordinance, which is a prescription, and it's normally about 4 pages long, even with a cold, and you come out with a great big bag of stuff. Some of it you've got to shove up your bum, some of it you've got to shove down your neck.
Don't know what's wrong with her, but don't happen to me, it's just for her.
They love a suppository in France.
She does, my son does it.
I was like, can I have a
Oh
suppository,
my
please?
God, I'm finding out lots about her.
Yeah,
on this thing.
it's probably actually just an oral one, and I'm always just shoving them up my bum. So, anywho.
Yeah, pharmacy. You can get strap-ons.
Yeah.
For your knees and whatnot. You can
got a couple of those. That's the shop in the corner.
I've got dodgy knees.
She has now.
Yeah. I'm not going to cut this, sorry, we're rude. And it just comes naturally, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We were saying that the other day, weren't we? Actually, about we're just going to digress slightly as we always do, but we always find, as with the language, the French are very literal.
Yep.
Is that
Yeah.
a word? So our humour is kind of lost. What is that? She's getting messages. And so if you are a bit innuendos and all of that, it's just so natural for us Brits, isn't it?
Which,
it's like,
considering the word double entendre is French.
I know.
It's completely
like
lost.
you can't say to someone without laughing, "Do you like sausage?" That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and it is very literal. And actually, on the subject of pharmacies, I did, when my doctor said your knee is totally fucked, I said, "Oh, that's nice," and he went, "No, it's not nice." So that just gives you an idea. But anyway, back to the pharmacy. Very helpful.
Really helpful.
In my village, he knows me. I don't know if I like that though, because you're not going to go to your local one if you've got something iffy.
Yeah.
But you don't want to, if you picked up something.
Yeah, you definitely want to go to be a bit anonymous.
Not that
But you can go anywhere. You can take your prescription and go anywhere. Like you can in the UK.
But your local one will know you. They know your like my one does. He knows, he knows my family. He knows my kids.
And if you owe them money, like I hired a wheelchair for my mum, and I said to them, I went in the next week, and she going, just pay me when you get back. And it was real kind of like easy going.
If you leave your carte vitale or stuff like that, so it is cool. It's just one of those things, because we're so used to in the UK just getting all our medication in the supermarket, luzzing it in the bar, and at first I kind of missed that, but now it's second nature now to just nip into the pharmacy and go, and talk to someone about something.
Yeah.
So,
and considering also the other thing, prescriptions here, because you pay your mutuelle, which is your top up, they're free.
Yeah.
In the UK, they're £13 each.
Are they? Yeah. You're right. Everything that I get that's on prescription is free.
Yeah.
For the kids, and now when the kids get older, when they're 16, they'll get their own carte vitale, so they can go to the doctor themselves and so on. You can get a top up. A lot of people get a bit confused about that, but in a nutshell, as quick as we can say it, your carte vitale covers you for 70% roughly of the cost. So if your doctor charges 25 quid, you'll get 17.50, and the difference you're going to have to get a mutual. I never know how to say that word.
Mutuelle, which covers the majority. I think you end up paying €1 for your doctor visit. Yeah, they cover the rest.
They cover the rest.
But your prescriptions are completely free.
So yeah, we can do another one on that. I'll just quickly say so. And it depends if you're seeing a specialist, their charge will be slightly more. But if you get a good mutual and it has different levels of percentage, but bizarrely you can get a mutual that's 150%, 100 and da. But it's not really that complicated. If you don't earn enough money, you actually are entitled to 100%. Yeah. So if you are like, if you haven't got a big income, if you're on a pension or a state pension or whatever, you need to look into that, because you'll find that actually the state will cover it all. We love socialism out here, don't we?
Yeah, it's been an absolute godsend.
It rocks.
You know, everything's, in fact, recently with the cost of, or rise in the cost of living in the UK, we're watching all our friends and family. You know,
smug.
Smug, Alex. A bit smug actually, because you've got this 4% cap on your gas and electricity here. You've got there's not a cap on the food, but it's always been a price that's reasonable anyway. That actually people are getting paid the proper price, so there's not such a massive hike anyway. So and we're not noticing massive.
I always thought the food was expensive to start with, so
but now it's not gone up much, has it?
Yeah, it's always been expensive.
Because producers are getting paid properly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference.
But the petrol, that has gone up. When I first came 5 years ago, it was 1.16 for diesel.
Yeah.
It's currently, is it €2 now?
It's 1.99. Between 1.79 and 1.99.
But it's like that everywhere. But we're digressing again.
Sorry, it's not to do with the
pharmacy. Back to the pharmacy. Yeah, and if you'll have emergency pharmacies as well. So obviously they will be shut on bank holiday or whatever, but they will put something in the window normally, or you can go online and find out. I am going to do it with my hair just because it's getting in my way. I'm trying to stop playing with my hair, I'm sorry, and I'm trying to stop using this as a mirror, although it's looking really ginger today because I've been swimming. So yeah, and then you can go to one that's going to be open out of hours. So i.e. when my daughter got bit by a dog on her eye, I had to go to pharmacy at like 10:30 at night to get some antibiotics and that. So you'll always be able to access one. I do find it a bit weird here as well that when you're in hospital, I think in the UK, don't you come away with your drugs?
Yes.
But here you have to go and get them, don't you?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, you have to take a prescription away with you and get your ordinance.
That's what I find a bit weird. It's like also I had knee injections, so when I went to see the consultant and everything, they give you an ordinance, and you then go to the pharmacy and you then take all the stuff that they're going to inject you with, painkillers, and you give it over
because they've been given to you as well.
And that's a bit weird because when you go to hospital in the UK, they've just got it all there, but you have to go and get the drugs that they're gonna put into your body, and some of them might have to be in the fridge and all the rest of it. So it's just knowing the way in which things work. The same as like you might have to have a blood test before you go to somewhere. And once I thought, oh no, I hadn't got the results, but thankfully it was all online and it went straight to them anyway. But the pharmacy was shut and I was too late. So it's just things like that you have to come prepared with all your bits and pieces.
Yeah, you're responsible for your
health records. Yeah. Like they will give you your X-ray straight away. They will give you your prescription that you need to sort it out yourself.
I've got that many X-rays at home. I could build a body.
And they're really cool because you're like, oh, and you get them straight away and you get your blood.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
So that's just a little thing on pharmacies in front. Oh, I just want to mention, but we propped this up on my dog food, but I'm going to move it because we're going to finish it anyway. Want to say thank you to Kath, and I forgot to tell Alex. I don't know I'm not showing my tits. Can you just pull my jacket? I don't know if you can see that, but it says Bizu. And thank you to Kath,
thanks,
my
Kath,
oldest friend, and Alex I didn't tell her to put it on today, but so we've got a new t-shirt.
Yeah, so I've just got phenomenally written across my bosom.
And I've got kisses. So anyway, much love.
Bisous.
Bisous.